Bedtime Story, My Magic Bed. Hello there, are you ready for a bedtime story? You are? Are you sure? That's good. Now get yourself nice and comfy. Are you ready? Are you comfortable? You are? Then I shall begin. This is a story about a secret grown-ups don't know, so I'm going to tell you it on the down low. This is a story about my magic bed. When I was small, just like you are now, I had a magic bed. And when the world was dark and calm and all was said, it would come to life, and a magical adventure was where we might head. Now, magic beds only work when you're alone at night, tucked up in bed and the covers are pulled tight, when the house is still and there's no one in sight. My magic bed takes flight. When you are alone in the dark, do not be scared when the dogs outside give a big bark. Pull the covers up to your chin and peek out at the night, and you will be safe until the bright morning light. Magic beds are shy, this must be said. You must pull up your covers right over your head. Lay very still as a stalking cat, with your eyes closed tight, just like you were having a nap. As you lay there still, eyes closed shut, you might feel a rock, a shimmy, and even a moon. Waking up is not easy for magic beds to do, but when they are awake, they can do anything, I know that's true. When it's awake, what will we do? Where will we go? And can you come too? We will fly like a bee, or drill like a mole, float like a boat, or fall down a big hole. As you lay there, eyes closed shut, not moving, lying very still, you must listen carefully like Jack did to Jill. Then just as you think you might fall asleep, it will happen so quickly, so don't make a squeak. First there's a noise like a steam engine shrill. The sound builds so loud you think you will burst, and it will bring Mummy running because she thinks you are hurt.
Is everything okay?
But the sound stops so quickly, just like it starts. The house is so quiet you could hear a mouse far away. As you lie there, eyes closed shut, not moving, lying very still, you hear the owl hoot as it flies over the hill. You feel your bed roll and rock and shake as it brings itself finally awake. What will we do? Where will we go? How long will it take? Shall I make sandwiches too? I don't know when, but I know it will be soon that you and your bed are leaving this room. Don't forget now, it's your magic bed. Shh! Don't tell anyone about it. It might go to their head. As you fly from your room, I'm not sure where you'll go, but I think it's the moon and it will not go slow. The moon is so bright, it is nearly full, and your bed moves faster by its gravity pull. You fly over the surface and have a good look round, until you know it's safe to land on the ground. The sea has no water, it left years ago, and there was no one there until we heard a hello.
Oh.
There is no atmosphere, so who could it be? Was it the man in the moon, or could it be Teddy? Who could it be? What should we do? I've never seen the man in the moon. We looked and looked to see what we could find. Then we saw him, a spaceman looking kind. Hello, he said once again with a smile. You look like you have travelled a fair mile. Come, let us play and take giant moon steps. Or we could play Snap if you bought a few card decks. He knew some great games, this man from the moon, but the fun was all over much too soon. We could see the sun rising into the sky, so told the spaceman that it was time we must fly. It's time to go home, get tucked up in bed, close our eyes and rest our sleepy heads. So, please don't tell anyone about my magic bed. After all the adventures, nothing should be said. If Mummy and Daddy knew the fun that's been had, they might not send me to bed when I'm bad. Do you have a magic bed like mine too? To find out, remember what you have to do. At night in the dark when the house is still, lay there, eyes closed shut, not moving, lying very still. And listen for the noise and wait for the roll in the rock, the shimmy and the move. If this all happens to you in your room, you might be lucky and go to the moon. Good night, my dears, and sleep real tight until morning brings its bright warming light.